With the finale to Death of X, we finally learned just how X-Men leader Cyclops was killed. It was the Inhumans with the Terrigen Cloud in the laboratory. And with the passing of Scott Summers, we're in a weird place where all the best X-Men are dead. What's up everybody, my name is Joshua Yale, and I'm going to explain just how all these iconic X-Men died, and also the weird way in which they're still kind of alive. Here we go! Wolverine's power is not dying, yet Marvel killed him anyway by taking away his healing factor and dousing him in liquid hot adamantium. Jean Grey went down when Magneto was trying to destroy the world, and when the X-Men stopped him, he decided to destroy her instead. And while Jean stayed dead, the Phoenix eventually returned, with Cyclops turning into the Dark Phoenix and killing Professor X. Which leads us to where we are now, with the Inhumans' Terrigen Cloud proving to be fatally toxic to mutants, ending the complicated, tragic life of Scott Summers. And while you might be thinking those aren't the best X-Men, you do have to admit that even if they aren't your favorite X-Men, they are the pillars of the franchise. They're the ones they put in all the movies and who wind up on lunchboxes. Now here's the thing, teenage versions of Cyclops and Jean Grey have time traveled to the present, while Old Man Logan is here from his hellish alternate future. Sorry Xavier fans, he's still dead. It's hard to shake the feeling that this cheapens the deaths of the original characters. Comics already have a bad rap for bringing characters back after they died, but now they're killing off icons, making a big deal about it, and then creating an alternate version of those same icons so they can still put them on the cover. Case in point, X-23 rose up and became the all-new Wolverine after Logan was killed, but when Old Man Logan entered the picture and got his own series, it detracted from her story because the person she's honoring in death is still running around, alive, just with gray hair this time. Now they do address this in the actual comic books, but on a macro level, it still feels like Marvel's trying to have its cake and eat it too. But for as much as I'm complaining about all this, I do have to admit that alternate reality, time-displaced, weird characters aren't exactly something new. Like Cable and Rachel Grey. Even though they're out of place, we accept them as just a part of the X-Men's crazy lore because it just wouldn't be the same without them. And I will say that having Old Man Logan around did allow for Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino to tell a harrowing story about purpose and loss. And seeing young Cyclops and Jean Grey learn from the mistakes of their future selves has been a cathartic experience. So while having alt versions of dead characters does bother me a bit, they're also just taking part in a grand tradition of comic books where anything is possible and death is just a plot twist. For more on the X-Men, dead or alive, keep it here on IGN.